Step number 1, setting up the bid. The first screen you'll come to when you log into the Edge will be the bid grid. In order to create a new bid, you'll come to the upper right-hand corner and click the plus sign. That will open the Bid Properties dialog box. The only required field in the Bid Properties dialog box in order to create a new bid is the bid name. Everything else is optional. If you want to add images to your bid, you might want to do it here and now by clicking the Add Images button. That will allow you to navigate anywhere on your system where you currently have some images stored. Now, you can bring in one single image, or you can hold the Control button down or the Shift button and bring in multiple images at the same time. You can even bring in a multiple page document that has many images in it if you'd like. For every image you bring in, you will have a big thumbnail of the image over on the left. Notice that in the upper right-hand corner, this button is grayed out. If you click in the drawing part of the thumbnail image, you get a big preview of the image, and the Add Page button has been lit up. So if you click that, it will put this page name into the right-hand margin. That's the page that you'll actually be measuring. If you click a second thumbnail, you'll see the second page when we add page. And the third thumbnail, and add the third page. Then you'll come down to the lower right-hand corner and click Continue. Now you'll be in the Scenarios breadcrumb. You will have scenario number 1. You have the option of either clicking the blue forward arrow, or you can double click where it says scenario 1 to move forward. But before you do, notice that this is the place where you will check in and check out the scenario. The scenario needs to be checked out in order to work on it. After you're done working on a scenario, always check it in, which means you're checking it into the cloud. We're going to move forward on this bid. You can double click where it says Scenario 1. Now you're in the Sections breadcrumb, and you have your option of moving forward by clicking the blue forward arrow, or you can double click where it says Section 1. Now you see the pages in this bid. Once again, we can move forward by clicking on this blue forward arrow, or we can double click on any one of these pages. The next thing you're going to want to do is add conditions to this page. So you'll click the plus sign in the upper right-hand corner. These blue lines here are categories. So what you're going to do is come down to a category where you want to get your conditions from, and you can bring in one condition at a time, or you can bring in multiple conditions at a time. This is what we call a master list of conditions. This middle column here is a holding area. Ultimately, we want to get all of our conditions over into the column on the right. I'm going to click Add All here. Now, if you want to exclude one of these conditions from your bid, all you will need to do is double click on it and it goes away. When we click Add to Page, all of the conditions will go onto this page. And that's all it takes to satisfy step number 1, setting up the job. Thank you.